Lydia Dahl, Fight Connect TV backstage at Cage Conflict in the Devenish Belfast with a victorious new champion, Leon Hill, and his coach, Wayne Fagan. Well, how are you feeling?
Great.
Tell you what, great fight.
Yeah.
Tough opponent.
Had to adapt in there.
Yeah.
He's a good boxer, so.
He's a really good boxer.
Really
I
good.
was filming him when he was warming up. He was warming up with his coach, Donners, and I was like, serious hands.
Yeah, no, he was cutting nice angles and stuff. So Wayne says to me, look, just pressing him against the fence, look to take him down. So had to adapt, isn't it?
Absolutely. Every time I see you now, I know that we've trained together years ago, like 2-3 years ago, and you were always so smart with your jiu-jitsu and always like really clever in rolling and always thinking and always going for the submission. You just seem to be progressing from like leaps and bounds in your jiu-jitsu. Like it was really apparent there today. And exactly as you said, you were adapting to every situation, like a really kind of smart angle in your fight game. What's been going on?
Just been training flat out twice a day, every day, and then like I fought on Cage Warriors against Kenny, and I got submitted in the first round. So like it just made me really hungry. Wayne says to me, look, I think you should go over to England for 2 weeks to Team Cowbon. So I went over there and I was training 3 times a day, living in.
This is Team Cabin. This is Darren Till's gym.
I was training with Till, and a lot like they're all in fight camp over there at the minute. They've all like Till's fighting Gaslam and stuff. So it was just all go training 3 times a day over there, and then even before, like I was back on the mats that Monday. I lost Kenny training twice a day with Wayne. Wayne says, look, I'll send you over there for 2 weeks. I think it's best for you. Went over, come back, put the work in, and then tonight, that's what came sacrifices.
Unbelievable. And it's really nice for me to see as well, because obviously I've known you since you've started, you know, when you were like a wee nipper, as we say, you know, so it's really good to see people that have stayed in the game, that are progressing, that have taken the losses, that have taken the wins, and have still gone away and put in the hard work. We bring in Coach Wayne. How are we feeling? Am I right in saying, is this your first champion here?
Yeah, well, I'd 4 in my previous gym in Drogheda, but yeah, it's the first one. Leon come up to just do a bit of jiu-jitsu, and he just wanted to get his jiu-jitsu right, and I wasn't really pushing for MMA again, and Leon says, I want to get back fighting. I says, all right, I'll help you out, because it was, you know, no one really to go to around there to just progress him that little bit extra, you know. So he came to me as a white belt and just start getting really good, because we've a lot of good bodies up there. Could have 60 jiu-jitsu guys.
Was it tough for you, because obviously jiu-jitsu is your kind of, we'll say, main focus, being a black belt yourself. You train in the gi as well, so obviously jiu-jitsu for MMA, like obviously you're doing no-gi up there as well, but like you're saying, someone is coming to you saying like, I want to be a fighter, I want to get better in MMA. Did it take you a while to agree and say, right, come in here and let's start working on stuff?
Yeah, like yeah, it took me a while to start getting back in. I didn't want to do it, you know, but I have a bit of like I boxed as a kid, and I was always boxing, and then I took up jiu-jitsu through Andy Ryan. Andy says, listen, Andy was my best mate at the time, and like still is a good mate, but he says you need to get into jiu-jitsu. So I kind of broke away, and then I went to Drogheda, and we got the club going, good MMA club, and then it just all folded, and then Leon's kind of the one that's bringing it back. You know, I can adapt back to it, no problem. We've adapted well to it, haven't we, Leon? You know. Yeah.
And then we're bringing the bodies in now as well, and all the boys are hungry, and like we're building, like we're still building.
Because you're a little unit of Niall and Sean as well. You know what I mean? What's
Very good
Sean's surname again? Tyrrell. Yeah. So you've all known each other since you were young.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And you're still together, still training together, and your little bond is like, you know, very apparent, especially when you're fighting and you're cornering each other in different.
I went to Wayne and I wanted to stick with MMA and wanted to get properly into it, and then the boys seeing how focused I was, and then they were like, look, I'm going to come up to Wayne and see, and now they're all chasing one of these. The main goal is pro and progressing from there. Like, this is only amateur, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So although it's kind of like, you know, you're obviously proud of yourself and you train hard for it, pro is the long game, right?
I'm training like a pro anyways, do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, pro definitely. Like, my goal is to be in the UFC 100%.
Amazing. In terms of like the immediate future, what's next for you?
I'm just going to...
Yeah, we're
Cumin, no problem. I'll go all day.
The boss is outside.
Everybody knows like how game I am. I'll fight whenever, you know, and it doesn't matter who it is either. But I don't know. I'll see how it goes. But next year, at some stage, I want to turn professional. Definitely.
He's worked very hard the last year, non-stop. He's been non-stop.
Rebuild myself, do you know what I mean? Come back from that, like. Makes you stronger, it really does. Makes you hungry. Like if I'd have got a win against Kenny, I probably wouldn't have went to Liverpool.
Yeah.
lost, and then Wayne says, look, I think this was best for you. So I went over there, and it's just unbelievable.
It's funny how the journey pans out, doesn't
It
it?
really is. Like, it all sets you up.
Just to set up different bodies. I was talking to Colin, I rang him, and he just says, because I sent fighters over to him years ago and I dropped it, so, you know, a good relationship with him, and just says, I have a young lad here. He doesn't really take anyone, really. Like, you know, I don't think they just take people in. You know, he knew that I sent good bodies out before, and he took him in there for 2 weeks, but he's living like it was in prison, wasn't it?
It's very hard. Like, boys, like, come over there and they're supposed to stay for like 2 weeks a week, and they go running after 3-4 days because of how hard it is over there.
Brilliant. That's
And
what
they
you
spar hard over there as well. Like, I want to thank the boys from Team Calban for helping me out as well, and all my team from Team Beyond and that, and family and friends, everyone.
Brilliant. Well done, Leon. I'm really proud of you. Well done. Just goes to show what hard work and dedication can do, right? Pays off. Absolutely, absolutely. Well done. I look forward to see what you do next year, and definitely if you're going pro as well. One to watch. Final words, Wayne?
No, he's really happy for Liam, but he's come a long way. Thanking his other coaches like Declan Kennett as well.
Declan as well, he got me into it. He got me hungry for it.
There was another guy he started with as a kid, Nick. Like, it all came towards this belt. You know, it's an amateur belt, but it's a lot for him. You know,
absolutely,
so
absolutely.
all the coaches. You know, that's what I'd like.
Absolutely. Well done, Leon. I'm very proud of you. And well done to you too. Exciting future for you. Exciting future ahead. Good stuff. Absolutely. I look forward to documenting the journey so far. Yeah.
I was just looking for a role of you.
I know, fucking hell, it's coming, as I promise. You don't want to be tapped out by me just yet, do you? Well, listen, I will come out, I promise. Leon Hill and Coach Wayne Fagan for Cage Conflict Fight Connect TV backstage at the Devenish in Belfast.